Here we go. Cool. Good evening. Welcome back. It's been a couple days. It's been a little dry spell around in the baseball hobby world. Just gonna crack the window here. We were supposed to have update by now. There's no update. The only thing we're getting new is holiday. I mean, I'm not ready to start opening Christmas stuff yet, man. I know that's what, the retail stores want us to start doing here. Buy our Christmas decorations, but I'm not ready for Topps holiday yet. So we're running a Topps Chrome box for now. I'm thinking tomorrow we'll throw up maybe some Bowman Chrome or something like that. We'll see. I'll try and get funky with it too. See if I can find some really cool one-offs or something too, to get us through the weekend. We'll see. But here's our Chrome hobby anyways, standard Chrome hobby. Prices on these are coming down, which is kind of nice. I think they were like $325 when they first came out. Now they're running for like $195 on blowout and stuff like that. Looking for those MLB card or MLB MVP. That's the word I'm looking for. Buyback cards potentially. We'll see, right? Maybe Judge, maybe Ohtani. Could say Cal Raleigh, but he's not in the set. Anyways, let's get to it. On the left, spots in the order they were purchased. So we'll copy those. On the right, random.org. Got the description in there. So we're all set. Paste those names in. Let's roll the dice. 4 or less is a reroll, but we've got 7, and that's plenty. We'll click it once and make sure that we've got 30. Oh, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's grab these. Code if anybody wants to verify it right here. MJX LHK. I had to squint a little bit on that. You can bring that to the multi-round giveaways page if you want to type that code in and get that verified. Otherwise, I'll take this over to the far left. And we are good to go. All right, trade window's open. Swap if you would like. Even after the break, you're always welcome to shoot me a DM and let me know. As long as I hear from both parties, we'll make it happen. With that said, let's crack this thing open. Oh yeah, 6, 7. And if I don't hear that plenty every day. All right. Got our box set up here. Camera looks a little tilted. See if I can. Yeah. All right. Cool. 20 packs. 4 cards a pack. Off we go. Thomas Saggese. William Contreras. Power players: Kobe Mayo, Carlos Rodriguez. Yeah, so we'll see what I can come up with in terms of fun stuff for over the weekend. I think I'll do Tony suggested in the Discord one of those ultra budget boxes that come with like 4 to 6 autos for $100 to $150 Leaf, type stuff. Adrian Del Castillo, so maybe we'll do a break of one of those this weekend. Tyler Anderson, Paul Skeens for the throwback insert, and Elvis Martinez. I don't know if I should order something for football or not. I'm kind of leaning towards not and just going full out baseball since it's World Series time. I mean, I feel like I should stay focused. Nico Horner. Teodosio. Got the prism there. Right after it, Refractor. Nathaniel Lowe. And Corbin Carroll. Disney's still for sale. That's the new product. I grabbed a mega box of that to see what it's about. We'll definitely break that over the weekend, like Saturday, regardless of if it fills or not. I think there's 15 spots in that left. $5.95 a spot. Garrett Cole. Max Scherzer. Refractor, Chris Bassett. And Jerickson Profar. All right, this is where I stand on Topps basketball. I will do Topps basketball with the disclaimer that I don't watch basketball or really know 98% of the players in the league, and I will be stumbling over names so much worse than you've seen here with baseball. But if you guys are cool with that and you want to rip anyways, I am down, and I am also down to learn and educate myself along with you. So you guys could be my teachers. I'm all right with that. Eligiri here. Jackson Chorio. Refractor is Gleyber Torres. And Pete Fairbanks. I'm going to be like Shea Langerhans out here ripping basketball, coming up with names. O'Neal Cruz. Paul Goldschmidt. Man, that's true that, Crispy. Hockey was crazy. Hunter Renfroe. Yilber Diaz. Yeah, that was college level last name pronunciation stuff. AP last names. Hunter Fiducia. Here's a second prism. Billy Cook. Yamamoto Future Stars. Nestor Cortez. Let's upload the rookie prism. Adele Amador. Jesse Winker for another prism. Francisco Lindor, all etch. And Graceffo. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm right there with you, Crispy. Why not give it a shot, right? Worst case, it's a one-off. It's just a fun time. Best case, it's something that we really enjoy and do again. Why not give a shot, right? Rafi Devers. Prism Lane Thomas. Aaron Judge, Fortune 15. Another Teodosio. Fitzgerald. All right, that's cool. There's unfortunately a print streak on it, but we got a negative refractor. Ronald Acuna there. Going to Scott. Fortune 15, Yordan Alvarez. And Seiya Suzuki. Christian Walker. Castellanos. Vladdy Jr. Matt Shaw. All right, Crispy. Yeah, that one took a second to click in my head. Nice, nice. Jeff McNeil. All right. We've never pulled one of these. Cooperstown calls. Billy Wagner, 15 out of 150 going to John in Houston. How rare are these? Are these case hits? I mean, I'd say, look at that print streak. Hopefully that'll just come off with the microfiber. But man, I gotta assume it's at least a case hit. Aaron Judge for the throwback. And Jesse Winker. Cool. I like it. Hayden Birdsong, Josh Naylor, Mason Wynn, future star, and Aaron Shunk. Mason Miller, Nolan Gorman, Refractor, Terry Skubal, and Nick Sogard. Luis De Los Santos, Mark Vientos, Refractor, Stephen Kwan, Luis Arise. Still looking for that auto. Getting there. Zach DeZenzo, Logan Webb, Refractor Robert, Billy Cook. Going out to see Halloween 2 tonight. After this break, there's a 10 o'clock showing going on for the monthly Terrors group. It's the obviously best time of the year to meet, so gotta watch Halloween on Halloween. Last year they ran Halloween, so this year they're doing Halloween 2, which I haven't seen in probably 20 years, so I don't even remember it that well. Kind of excited. Got some purple speckle here. I think I want to wait on that just in case that's something cool. I'll let that marinate over there. All right, Nolan Jones, Mookie Betts, Refractor, Wilson Contreras, Andres Jimenez. Here's Langerhans, Devin Williams, Alech, Julio Rodriguez, and Carlos Navarez. Is that purple speckle and auto? Fingers crossed. Brendan Donovan, Shane McClanahan, Austin Wells, future stars, and Lane Thomas. This isn't a parallel, is it? Something about it looks a little different. No, I guess not. All right, so I think we might have a purple speckle auto here. Let's see. Matt Olson. Throwback is Jose Ramirez. And this should be our auto tonight. Purple speckle. Zach Penrod. Not that impressed. Zach Penrod, 146 out of 299. Purple speckle got me excited, but that was a letdown. Boston, going to Tony. Tony, it's something, I suppose you can say, right? Pitcher autos. Took a circuitous route to the majors. That's a tricky word. Returning to baseball after a 2-year absence. Oh boy. Crazy. All right. Well, that's it for this one. Nothing crazy. We'll be back at it again to try tomorrow with something different. I think we'll go with the Bowman Chrome most likely, like 80% on that. We'll get Bowman Chrome in at least one more time over the weekend or tomorrow. Yeah, cool. With that, well, let's recap it really quick. We have our Chrome rookies, Jackson Jobe, Carlos Navarez, DeZenzo. I know, Crispy, that's the haiku. Exactly. Billy Cook, De Los Santos, Sogard, Birdsong, Shunk, Shaw, Teodosio, Amador, Graceffo, Fiducia, Diaz, Aldeguerri, Del Castillo, Martinez, Sajasi, and Carlos Rodriguez. Inserts. Nice little stack there. Parallels that were not rookies included Contreras, Robert, Kwan, Skubal, Acuna, Winker, Renfroe, Torres, Bassett, Lowe. And then we got top-loaded stuff. Lane Thomas Prism, Billy Cook Prism, Teodosio Prism. We got something rare here. I'm assuming it's a case hit. I have to pull that up quick. Not quick. Why did I say quick? I have to pull that up after the break. Billy Wagner, though, 15 out of 150 on the Cooperstown calls. And then our auto, Mr. Zach Penrod, 146 out of 299 on a purple speckle. Yeah, I will run that as a pick your team. For sure. And I'll throw it up as a Discord dibs, too. So if anybody wants to make sure they get their pick your team choice locked in for the Bowman Crow, make sure you're signed up over on our Discord. That's discord.gg/departure breaks, because I'll post that up there first under the Discord dibs channel. Give you guys 30 minutes or so to grab your teams before they go on sale to the general public. That said, I think that's it for tonight. Oh yeah, you guys are going to have to race for the Mets if anybody else wants them. I've been keeping an eye on World Series tickets. I was keeping my fingers crossed that they would drop to about $500. They got to $697 and then started creeping back up. Now they're back up around $700. I don't think they're going to go back down, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make going to the World Series, even though I'm only 2 hours away from it. Kind of more like 3 hours, but still. It's heartbreaking. I'm still keeping an eye every day. We'll see. Anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. If you need me, you know where to find me.